What it do? This is Vaughn Victor back with an album review on ASAP Rocky's album, Don't Be Dumb. And without further ado, let's get straight to it. ASAP Rocky released his fourth studio album, Don't Be Dumb, on January 16, 2026. The album consists of a total of 15 tracks with features from Brent Faiyaz, Westside Gunn, will.i.am, Doechii, Sauce Walka, Gorillaz, Bossman D-Lo, and many more. Tyler, the Creator, Josie, and Tokischa are also featured on 4 additional bonus tracks. This is Rocky's first studio album release in 8 years since he released his previous studio album, Testing, back in 2018. Many hip-hop fans have been anticipating for Don't Be Dumb to release since 2023. In that year, Rocky released a single that was intended for the album called Riot Rowdy Pipin'. The song was produced by Rocky himself with co-production from Pharrell Williams and Tyler, the Creator. Fun fact, Tyler, the Creator had a feature on the original version of the song. However, his verse got cut when the final version of the song was released. The song was also featured on a Beats Electronic ad video where Rocky goes out to get diapers at Rihanna's request for their son RZA, who was an infant at the time. The ad video was shot by Rocky himself, located in Tokyo, Japan. A year later, in 2024, more singles were released that were intended for the album, and those songs were Hijack, Taylor Swift, and Ruby Rosary. Another year later, in July of 2025, Rocky released another single called Pray for the Gang, featuring KC. However, the song did not appear on the final track list when you were able to pre-save the album at that time. In mid-December 2025, the album cover was revealed, and it was created by filmmaker and animator Tim Burton. On January 5th, 2026, Rocky released the official lead single for the album called Punk Rocky. The artwork was inspired by the classic PlayStation game PaRappa the Rapper. In the song, Rocky goes for an indie psychedelic rock sound. There is also a music video where Rocky performs the song in a suburban garage. The video stars actress Winona Ryder, who plays Rocky's neighbor. There are also cameo appearances from singer Danny Elfman, bass player and singer Thundercat, and fellow ASAP Mob member ASAP Nast. A week later, on January 12, 2026, Rocky released his second single, Helicopter. The artwork was inspired by the first 2 GTA games that were on the first PlayStation. Before 2026, the song was leaked, and it had Playboi Carti as a feature on the original version. However, when Rocky officially put out the single, it was just him by himself, which in my opinion was a good move. Now here's the track list of the album and how I rank the song. The first song I'm going to highlight is Stole Your Flow. In this song, ASAP Rocky goes for an energetic, hyped up flow, throwing jabs at Drake. The title of the song insinuates that Drake copies flows from other rappers and incorporates it to his own music. The song was also Rocky responding to Drake's song Fear of Heights off of For All My Dogs, where Drake disses Rocky and Rihanna's relationship. This also comes from Drake having an alleged relationship with Rihanna back in 2009. However, Rocky's the one with Rihanna and said in the first line of the chorus, "First you stole my flow, so I stole your." Go listen to that song in its entirety if you have not. The last song I'm going to highlight is Stay Here for Life featuring Brent Faiyaz. The song samples Ken Carson's song Mewtwo and Brent Faiyaz's unreleased song called Full Moon Fall in Tokyo. Stay Here for Life is my favorite song with a chill, laid-back sound with Faiyaz singing the hook and Rocky's smooth verses. The song is about staying in a good moment with someone you love and enjoying the time that you have together. I highly recommend listening to this song if you have not. On January 1st, 2026, almost a week after the album was released, 2 bonus songs were added to the album. First being Flaquito Jody featuring Dominican artist Tokischa. Flaquito Jody is a blend of hip-hop and dembow, which is a Caribbean genre that is known to be played in the Dominican Republic. There's also a music video made in 3D animation directed by Rocky himself. The next song added was I Smoke My Brain Away, which is a mashup of 2 songs, the first one being Demons by ASAP Rocky off of his classic debut mixtape, Live Love ASAP, and I'm God, which is an instrumental song by Clams Casino and Imogen Heap. Rocky announced on the Joe Budden podcast that he is about to release a deluxe version with more songs coming later this year for his fans. He also mentioned that there's a possibility that Rihanna will make a feature appearance on the album, so let's cross our fingers for that. Overall, the album is an excellent experimental project that went well. Rocky has always experimented with his sound for a while, but this album is where he displayed his real sound. And I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. You guys let me know what you think about the album. What's your favorite song? Do you agree or do you disagree with my take? Let's have the conversation in the comments section down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials at I'm Von Victor. And till next time, deuces.